Good morning. Welcome to Wake and Bake with OldSchoolAndCo. Hope you're toking up and tuning in. You weren't expecting that, were you, brother?
Nice.
Okay, I'm going to give a quick shout out to my sponsors because we got one of them here right now. We got Doc Ferguson right on. Double Down Dabs. You know I like them Double Down Dabs.
Everybody. That's
Everybody
the only way
does,
to go,
brother, right
man.
on.
That's the only way to go.
And Okie applesauce.
Yes,
That's
sir.
another cool one. And I've got 788 collections too. Now I'm sitting here talking with Michael from Teens.
Yeah, the Tens brand.
The Tens in.
We're located, man. We're a little bit everywhere. Our farm is out in Awalla, processing labs in Shawnee, and our dispensary is out in Stillwater. So we're spread all over the state.
In Stillwater.
In Stillwater, we're right at 807 North Main Street.
There you go. Easy
Right
to find.
by the stadium. It's the best location ever. I cannot wait for game day. We're going to be there doing pop-ups with you.
Cool, right?
Over there. Yeah.
Okay, and I got Doc Ferguson over here too. Okay, now we were jumping right into this because y'all were sitting here talking about this. Now, don't let me hold you back because this is some really, really good stuff you're gonna like.
Yeah.
Mike, show your stuff, brother. I'll show.
So this is what we've got here. So we've got diamonds here. So this is going to be more on the drier side of things here.
Oh no! Oh, here you go.
Oh yeah, here. I'll let you do that one. Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you bet. Look at those.
More saucy stuff.
Now, if you could smell these, that's what you would really appreciate.
Yeah, all the terps are in there. So
all
we do,
the terps, yeah.
We just do it's all fresh frozen, so it's real black resin.
God, look at this.
And it is a full spectrum extraction.
You bet. Look at the colors on that.
You get all the cannabinoids, all the terpenes, all that stuff stays in there. Yeah.
Oh, dude, and this is my so you know my terp purple.
Yeah, dude.
I like that.
And I'll vouch, incredibly clean.
Clean. Oh yeah.
Smooth.
I have tested incredibly clean.
Yes.
Everybody knows I'm a tester, brother.
This is gonna be some of our batter.
Oh yeah.
There's a little bit of terps at the top there as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Now you can look at that. Now that's what I always like is the color because you can appreciate the purity, in my opinion, from the color.
Sure.
And this is our. I'm liking these things. So these are.
Oh, dude, this thing
here.
rocks.
Yes.
Okay, so that is.
Now you want me to hit this on screen? I like this. This thing is.
So
good.
this thing right here, it's a True Life resin card. We don't mix it with any distillates, fillers, any additives. It's true full spectrum also, so you get all the cannabinoids, all the terpenes. If it's got CBD in there, it's going to be in there. THCV, it'll be in there.
Right on. I love that full
so you
spectrum.
keep it, and it keeps all the taste. It is a true representation of the plant in liquid concentrated form.
Cool, right on.
All right.
Yeah, by way of vape pens, brother, y'all sold me on that at the Double Down Dabs weekly Okie Poker Shootout. Y'all saw how twisted y'all had me.
Yeah.
When we were taking those breaks, Daniel got me with that thing, man.
That was Friday night. Yeah, that rocked. That was fun.
Man. That was good.
We had fun, man. We had fun.
Yeah, those poker tournaments are sure good, dude.
Now, okay, what else have we got up here? Because I love products. I love looking at products.
Yeah, we've got some more here. So it's all the different ones. I brought the different strains up here, so that way when you smell them, you can actually tell the difference between all the strains.
Yeah,
right?
that's no.
So,
you always try to clean your palate, a little bit.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, right.
And that's what I like. Now, y'all were talking about the good hands. Y'all were talking about the different consistencies that you working with?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So over here, like on their stuff, this
is our new one. This is the London pound cake wax that Matt just finished, and look at that.
Yeah, so that's batter, right? So that's whipped up. Most of the batter you find out here in Oklahoma right now, it hasn't been really whipped up. It's just kind of the stuff, just at the bottom of the jar. For
right.
A better word phrasing for it, right?
Like it's came out of the hydrocarbon machine and they just let it off gas. Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
Now, this right here is something that I have clogged my terp pen up with. I've hit it so much. I've got to clean my terp pen. I showed it to him earlier.
I can't wait to tell the boys. Matt's going to be thrilled when he hears that. Thrilled. Yeah. That's something to be proud of too. That's some good stuff.
I love makes a huge difference to me, because of the cough. I still cough from some. Now I take pretty big hits too.
Yeah,
that's one thing we need to educate people on is the amount of hits, because you can take a smaller hit and not have the cough.
That's very true.
Right.
And low temp
I was gonna
dab.
say
Low
the
temp.
temp matters a whole lot because I think if you overburn it a lot, it's just a lot more harsher. So as long as you keep it low temp, like our diamonds works best with like a cold start.
Right. I love a cold start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cold start and then just kind of just low temp it. That rig that's out there.
Yeah.
The temperature control.
The
That's
nap
the
on
way
it
to
is, yeah,
go,
yeah.
right?
That's one
Yeah.
thing. Now, if you are going to, in my opinion, if you are going to really get into dabs and stuff, you really need to look into investing into e-nail, electronic
Email or
nail.
smart rig.
That's smart.
Puffco.
Okay, yeah.
Puffco and this
Puffco,
guy,
like,
he's from
those things are
California. He's
handy,
gonna
aren't
tell
they?
you, Puffco's the best.
Everyone's always walking around with a Puffco. They
I
comes
love
up
them.
these
They
little
are handy
cases,
now.
and it's
I
just
do
like,
like them.
alright.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
now for a beginner, because beginner they don't know all the tricks and everything, but a
Yeah.
Puffco, like you say, it heats up, and then when it's ready to hit, it turns green, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That lets you know when it's ready.
Let you know.
Ready to
Shakes
hit.
for you.
Oh, there you go. Right.
Mike, let me ask you this: what temp do you like smoking y'all's diamonds at?
Dude, man, I prefer carts the most, man.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
okay.
The diamonds, it just hits me too hard. It's too strong for me. I just like it puts me in super paranoid mode, and I can't handle it. Like it's
I
just
hear you,
yeah.
brother. I
It's
hear
too
you. I don't
much
smoke a
for
lot
me
of
on that
diamonds
one.
myself.
Yeah, right.
Okay, well, I have tried them. I like the taste. I like
Yeah.
the terps. Again, I told you earlier, I like the head effect.
Yeah.
I get it right between my eyes.
Yeah.
I like the after effects too in my lungs. I talked about that. Now, I did have a little bit of cough.
Yeah.
And that wasn't one of those overwhelming ones
Yeah.
like some of the stuff I've tested, but
Yeah.
it was really good. I liked it.
Nice. Yeah, the carts to me it just works well.
Okay,
it's-
now we can talk about
Well,
this.
no,
part
it's
again.
it's 20% terps on those things, and you can kind of control it. If you don't want to get too high, and you just want more medicinal effect. You just take a little rip off of those things.
So
If you
small pulls.
yeah, if you just want to get more high, just keep ripping it.
Yeah, I mean
There you
that's
go.
how they work. That's what's the beauty of the vape pen.
That's
Right.
what the beauty of the variety of products is too.
Yeah.
If, in my opinion, if you're at home and I'm insomniac,
Yeah.
a lot of things like
That's
that.
why you like the diamonds, though.
That's why I like the diamonds. You bet. Hit on the way I live, brother. Hard and fast. Hard and fast.
Yeah, dude. I mean, these things definitely. I feel like there's an art form to them.
Making them, yeah.
Yeah,
making them,
just
bet.
making them is one thing, and then scaling it up, making a lot of it on a commercial level is another thing, and we always make sure that, we grow everything ourselves. We're single source. That way we can really control what goes into the product, just because you never really know if you're getting, flour from other places and things like that.
Because, like I say
Yeah.
again, if it's in the flour, once you start concentrating it, it also concentrates the problem into the.
Y'all haven't had to deal with the nightmares that Matt Tate and Justin and I have had to deal with. Oh yeah, here's clean test results,
Yeah.
and it's like, hey guys, look, if we will know because when we do it and send it to testing, we concentrate everything down. We don't
Yes.
get to pick and choose what we're pulling out, and oh yeah, it's clean, and we've been open 6 months. Like I was telling you, we've been burned 17 times already.
I dig it.
And that's a lot of money we pay for all the testing,
All
all
the-
the manpower,
The materials for all that stuff.
all the hours.
So that nightmare that you spoke of, that's why we really don't work with other people. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a punk saying that, but it's just like we've been through that, and then it dirties up your machine. You got to go in there, you got to clean it, and then you got to hope that it's all gone,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just it's not. I don't know. It's a nightmare, man.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. Matt and Tate, one of the good things that they clean that machine pretty much after, not just between every client, but after about every 2 runs.
After
through.
2 runs.
Yeah,
I've been
even if
after
it's
I
the
was saying
same
that, it's clean, you
client,
bet.
because man, you've seen our stuff. That's why you wanted to join up with us and get us in your dispensary. That's why Daniel and I are playing poker together now. We're a family, brother, and man, we just want to put out the best medicine, just like y'all.
That's it. That's the same with us, man.
We're hoping that we're going to be able to eventually get to where y'all are at, where we can get vertically integrated, and have our own farm, so that we don't have to continually be burned, because it just costs tens of thousands of dollars.
It does, man. It's tough though being vertically integrated. I think everyone always thinks it's like, oh, you got it made, but
No, it's just more problems.
it's a
More
lot. It's not really more problems. It's just a lot of moving parts to kind of keep track of everything. So it's really important you have really, really good people in places of importance, so that everything can kind of function and run smoothly on that.
That's what I was trying to tell you at the poker deal. if y'all need help with any of your compliance, I
Yeah.
can send you Heather's number. She owns Canna Comply, Heather
Okay.
Strickler, and she
Perfect.
is the best in the business. Now, of course, my business partner Tate, he says that he's the best ever at metric, and they battle about it. So I don't really know who the I don't know how you, I don't know how you judge something like that.
All right, we're going to jump on metric. You know how that is.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take a short break. You're sitting here watching Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. I hope you toke up and tune back in. Ping!
I keep my
Welcome back.
That's what I'm talking
You had
about.
a great break there, didn't you? Yeah. All right, welcome back to Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. I hope you toke up and tune in because you know I love them breaks.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here talking with Michael
Yep.
from the Tins.
Yep.
Okay, your dispensary's in Stillwater.
Yes, sir.
807 North Main Street.
Yes, sir.
Test an old man's brain. Right on, right on.
Old school. It's 2 blocks from OSU's football.
Oh,
stadium.
right on,
So
right on.
when the season comes, we're gonna be tailgating, doing
Yeah.
pop-ups.
There you go, Ron. I bet Ronnie will drop by. Reefer Ronnie will drop by. I
Oh,
bet.
that'd be bad.
There we go. We'd love to have them there, right?
You bet,
Just have
right
people
on.
stop by. So.
I need to come up. Okay, now we've covered a large variety of subjects here, but there's something you had stashed out in the car.
He was holding out on us. He was
Holding out on us. Man, come on, come
Here
on.
you go. These are proper times.
Dude, now check these out. These are so cool. I
Rocks.
guarantee you that. Check them out. Uh-huh. Now those are big,
Those are actual diamonds. Yeah. That's
and I love the smell. Okay, now I love this concept right here. This is handy.
Yep. So you can
This
do the
is a
dry.
split.
Yep.
You're dry. Okay.
You do if you want. You know, some people like it dry. Some people like it more
Some
wet.
people do, you know.
So,
And that is a very handy concept. You know, it just depends on what you like.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Now,
So-
again, the terps on these are so cool. Now, I got to show you got a cool little lid here, too. I can show that. That way they
Oh,
know
yeah,
where
yeah,
you're
yeah.
at. The
Yeah,
tins,
absolutely.
like in Leafly and
it's legal,
Leafly
but I
and
tried.
Yeah, it is legal. It's the legal part is it still throws me off.
oh, really?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we started when it was not. You know, you hear helicopters running,
Right.
hiding underneath trees and bushes, and now out here we're able to do stuff like this now.
There you I know, isn't it so cool?
It's different. It's different. It's
This is Oklahoma, brother. This is Oklahoma. And when we legalized 788,
Yeah.
you know, we basically unbuckled the Bible Belt
Yeah.
Yes.
and
Yes,
threw it
sir.
and said, okay, let's run with it. That's what I
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
And like y'all, so many people have the green dream in Oklahoma.
Oh yeah.
And we want to protect the green dream in Oklahoma too.
Yeah.
I do, you know, and
So
lots
do
of
we.
other people do.
Yeah,
Like
same.
with the petitions we're running right now at 18, 19. I
Yeah.
support.
We did the show on those last week. I
Right
signed
on.
them on camera, remember? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And that's the other thing.
Nice.
If we could get some of those in y'all's dispensary
Yeah,
up there for
absolutely.
the patients when they come in, if they agree, they can sign, fill it out. If
Yeah.
they don't, you know, they don't have to. But
Yeah.
I believe if
Yeah,
we hit it like
absolutely,
that, that
Yeah, I
we
dig
have a real chance of having everything ready by the end of July.
That's
Yeah.
what we're working on, yeah. And I bet we can get those in your dispensary because I happen to know a guy.
Yeah. Right?
He happens to play poker on Friday night.
Yeah, Friday night, yeah.
And you really got to get it out to people, you know. It's like, yeah.
He's already got to be.
You're like,
set.
okay, well, there you go.
Yeah,
Okay,
There we go.
so-
So we'll have them up there as well this week. Yeah.
All right,
So-
now, we've been talking, these diamonds are way cool.
Yeah.
Now, I did the dabs, okay. Can I say I did the dabs, the wedding cake earlier?
No, the London Pound Cake.
London Pound, okay, because we had a song that was gonna go with that, didn't we?
We were going to try and figure out something, but that didn't.
Yeah.
We're working on a song to go with that, yeah. The London Pound Cake is cool.
Yeah.
Now, we've talked about before that it takes a lot of work to do this concentrate like that, and
Yes, it
especially in the
does.
different stages.
It
Well,
does.
Yes, sir. And Mike, just at the tins, just like us, we put everything we had into our companies, and we still continue to put everything we have and then some into
And
our
I understand it,
companies.
yeah.
Turning
But
over
we-
every rock and
yeah,
leaf.
we did it
What's underneath
The
there?
right way.
Yeah.
There are 29 labs in the state. Here are 2 of them that are fully legally licensed and permitted.
Right?
And so, you know, now that Metric has come in, we think that this is going to help clean up the illegal side of this.
Well, I agree with that 100%.
Because,
Yeah.
you know, we're doing everything by the book.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, crossing every T, dotting every
It's
I,
not easy
hooking
either.
every J, and
Yeah.
it's not.
No.
And we just feel everybody should be held up to the same standards that we hold ourselves up to.
Try
I
to get
agree.
there,
'Cause
right? Yeah.
I do a lot of, like I said, I do a lot of my own personal testing on products and smoothness and cleanness, and
Yeah.
that's why I really like being able to go to the back part of a lot of these labs and stuff and
Yeah.
look at stuff. That makes a huge difference to me because I will tell people, you know, I go, hey, don't go there, you know. 'cause that's for sure.
Right? It
Oh,
does.
There's Mike. There it is. There it is.
Did it.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, now
Oh, man.
we can
Nice.
smell the terps.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you can smell the
That's
different
what I like,
flavors in
yeah,
there, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So this is, when you do it nice and clean, you get a true, you know, concentrated form of the plant there. So it
Yeah.
should smoke kind of, you know, like a flower. All the taste and
Exactly.
everything in there when you do it proper, you know.
Yes,
So a
sir.
lot of the distillate stuff out there.
So I'm not a distillate fan.
No, it's not, man. It's not
Now,
very
we
clean.
were talking about these products earlier.
Yeah.
I was testing them. I do like smoothness.
Yep.
I can feel it in my nose, like I told you, and then I feel it between my eyes, like
Yeah.
the head change and stuff like that. Then the terps, the secondary terps I taste in the top of my lungs. That's important to me. I like that.
It is. I think that's really also where you get the really more medicinal effects too.
It is.
Exactly.
So when
yeah.
you really learn to concentrate it down, get them in, 10% for each single terp there, it's pretty
Well, both
beneficial.
Michaels up here happen to know my terp profile, I guarantee you, because everything I've tasted and tried today has been rock on, that's for sure.
Right?
That's
Nice,
what we're
yeah.
trying to do. We want to be able to help medicate
Yep.
all of Oklahoma
Right on.
because we know this is true medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen it in our own personal experiences with our families.
Yeah, I've seen it help
You know.
a bunch of people.
Yeah.
like,
Okay, well, is your pain cream out yet?
We are like right there.
Right there.
Right
Okay,
there.
well, I told you earlier, I tested several.
What is that?
Matt and Tate are making a 1-to-1 pain topical,
Okay.
a salve that's 1,500 to 1,500.
Okay.
And it is doing absolute wonders right now for anyone that has any type of arthritis, pain.
Wow.
You know, my ribs, like I told you from my car accident almost
I
a decade
remember that
ago, are
story.
all
Yeah,
busted up.
yeah.
I use it on them because I mean these things hurt all the time.
Okay,
It's almost immediate.
Okay. Wow.
I actually was gonna bring one of the tester jars up here, and I forgot because of all the weather and everything.
Oh, dude.
Okay, I gotta
Yeah.
thank you all for coming up today because it was raining outside like a
I'm not gonna miss this.
Right
I
on,
love you,
right.
old school. This is like awesome. This is the coolest thing ever. We get together,
Get the
sit
talk
around,
shop, right?
talk shop,
man.
consume product off camera, sample things. I mean, how is this not?
Yeah.
There you go. You can't beat it, man.
You
No, you
can't.
can't. It's a
In
good time,
Oklahoma,
yeah.
see, I've always dreamed.
know, it's
I was
Oklahoma of all
almost.
places, right?
I was so ready to move to Colorado.
Yeah.
Because I was so fed up with the laws in Oklahoma. And when 788 came out and when it passed, it is so cool to be able to walk out on my porch with a joint.
Just smoke
or hit
outside,
the
right?
day. Yeah, right on.
Yes, sir.
Because used to, you lock the doors, you fire up incense.
Smoke in your car,
you
go
know.
somewhere secretive. You like,
Yeah.
you walk
Yeah.
outside the restaurant, walk really far away, tuck the tuck,
Yeah.
man. No, it's good these days. You can just
Out by the
smoke
trash
wherever,
can
man.
somewhere.
Yeah, right? Feel like a 7th grader in middle school.
Sneaking around
Now, when
behind
I,
the gym.
Yeah.
now when I go in someplace, to eat or something like that, a lot of times I'll get in front of the waitress. I'll go, boy, you sure smell good.
I get that a lot, and I'm like, really? I'm like, well, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you. You know, I'm like,
right?
might be the and they're like, oh, that's a great cologne.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
great
yeah.
color. Yeah.
Delicious my cologne is what we call it.
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna start using that.
Dude, during harvest season,
Oh,
oh
growers
my
when they're walking up to each other. Yeah.
God. You just walk in a store, everyone just looks at you. Everyone just looks at you funny and weird. They can smell you just
Because your
miles away.
clothes do
Dude,
always
yeah,
reek
it
because you're always
just
around
reeks
it.
on
Yeah.
that, yeah. And so at harvest season, I always have to be like conscientious, like what store am I going in? Is this gonna get me in trouble? Like this isn't a pass out here. No one cares.
I dig it.
Man, everybody out here,
It's so good.
everybody out here is very open-minded. They just want to be able to live their lives.
Yeah,
That's
they
it.
don't want
That's
government
right.
interference. You
Right.
know, and there's
Right.
nothing wrong with that.
On that right there, we're going to take another short break because we got some diamonds.
I believe we do. I believe we do.
All right, we're sitting here watching Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. I hope you toke up. Okay, I'll believe that.
Toke up and tune in.
There you go.
Tune in.
Boom.
Oh, there you go.
Boom.
Nice. I like it.
Okay, dude, these things really do rock. I can't wait to try these. I think they're gonna be-
Someone's always so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I keep my yeah, yeah. Quality be high, but the price is low. Only way I come down on the price is if you buy in bulk. Tree funds, got a green thumb, I feel like I'm the hoe. Never knew.
London pound cake knocks you down, knocks you down, knocks you down. London pound cake knocks you down all day long. Again, again. Pound cake knocks you down, knocks you down, hey, knocks you down, hey. London pound cake knocks you down all day long. All right, welcome back to Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. Okay, cool, that rocked. I'm sitting here talking. Okay, I'm going to give a quick shout out to my sponsors too. I've got Doc Ferguson, rock on. Got Double Down Dabs, you bet with that. Oaky applesauce, I love that Oaky applesauce.
Yeah.
Also got 788 collection. I'm sitting here talking with Michael
Yes.
from the Tens at
Yeah.
807 North Main Street in Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Yes, sir.
Right on.
Dispensary is open 7 days a week. Come stop by. Come say hello to Blood Tenders and pick up some of our live resin concentrates.
And check out the diamonds, man. Right on. Okay, and Michael.
I'm with the Tens as well. We're going to be starting a rosin line out here, just trying to bring fresh frozen live rosin to the great state of Oklahoma with flowers that were grown locally in the state.
Right on, I dig it. And I've got one that's messing with my head. Daniel from the Tens. It was so much easier when I was Michael.
Yeah, right?
Oh, we got the other Michael.
Yeah, there you go.
Outside.
Because
Yeah.
especially after those dabs, man, I mean, those are really good. I really did enjoy those. That London pound cake was good. Now, the diamonds were good.
Yeah.
Smooth. No
Yeah.
talk for me. Yeah, you saw that.
Yeah.
I liked it. You bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we're
That
trying to
just
do.
comes
Yeah.
with like a lot of paying attention to the technical aspects of extraction. Not cutting any corners and really just having a standard operating procedure that focuses on creating a product that is pure and not contaminated, passes every test, just also is flavorful and a great experience for the customer.
Okay, now that's one of those deals where I met you the other night, and you come in with some products, and I was testing, and you didn't really. It always surprises people. A 70-year-old man is a tester of dabs and stuff, you know.
Everything.
And I know it does
You handled
surprise
them
people.
well.
It
Very
was
well.
really smooth, really, and I was impressed, brother. I really was.
Well, I mean, that's the point. There's a lot of oil out there now that is either, contaminated or not purged properly, or, just there's corners cut in
Right.
the extraction industry. It's sad to say, but it's true. And so take pride in pushing extraction standard operating procedures and education that leads to products being refined and getting to the best,
Really
cleanest
nice
That's what I
high-end, really
always-
nice high-end product.
You bet. That's what I always push is the purity of the products that
Yeah.
because our patients need different products for different things, and the purity that makes a huge difference to me.
Oh yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
They need to be educated with it as well, you know, because knowing what you want and knowing what there is out there and your options and having all these different mediums that we have, because, you know, there's certain patients that are going to want a higher THC count, so that we would have
The dabs, yeah.
The
diamond,
diamonds
right?
for it,
The
right?
Like,
diamond part,
quite
yeah.
literally just isolated and crystallized
yeah.
THC.
See, and
Yeah.
now this is one of those shows where you've got to be educated on how to do it too, because there's stuff like the Turk pen, there's the
Right, so
dab
that's
rigs, there's all kinds of.
that's another medium, right?
Yeah.
I really like this.
That's-
Okay. I really like this.
It's the highest turf.
It is
Show them
smooth.
the diamonds.
Yeah, we got
So
them.
they love
We always run through high grade labs for all our tests.
Yeah, now these diamonds are way cool too. Nice size. Now I am very impressed with the size of these diamonds, and look at the color, the purity.
Yep. It's clear.
But back to what I was saying is there's multiple products that can be made in this medium, and multiple customers and patients are in different
Exactly.
positions, right? There are people that would like to do it recreationally and maybe want something that's a little bit more powerful. But, you know, you have someone that doesn't have a setup or a medium like that, and maybe a Turk pen is more applicable.
This is because I really do like this. This is very economical. It's easy to carry. You know, you can.
It's mobile. It's great.
It's
Yeah,
mobile.
it's
Yeah.
easy.
But then you
Pocket.
have the medium of
Pop us
both, where we offer, you know,
Oh yeah,
a mix
trust me.
and
I
match.
love this split right here. The split is.
Our
We showed this
parfaits,
before.
yeah.
The split is really nice because you can get the dry or the wet either way.
Right, and that's, you know, on the fly as well. So
Right.
you can go for, you know, if you're just going for a flavorful experience, you could just dip into, you know, the
The
terpene
sauce.
side.
Now these containers we have people have problem opening them. Now if you know the trick
So push them in.
like this.
Yeah.
That is so
Yeah,
much
yeah.
easier. Okay, that is so much easier, folks. Okay, you've really got to
It's like
see
when you were
this
a
because
kid.
this
Yeah.
trick, I
That
used
game,
to
that
fight
little
these
song
things.
that they
I've
used to
used,
Yeah, no, you gotta push them down.
yeah, I've used
Yeah.
channel
Yeah,
lock
it's the same
pliers to
thing.
get them open and stuff. But all you got to do is put it in your hand, put your other hand on
Push
top
it
of it,
down.
press it, and look at that.
Yeah.
It
there you go.
actually comes.
And it's easy.
I'm not a child, thank you.
Yeah.
I graduated to almost adulthood.
What threw me off the first time was those Mylar childproof
Yeah.
bags. I've
Yeah.
broken so many of those things trying to put those things
Dude, I used to
open.
just cut them open.
Yeah.
You know,
I use my teeth sometimes.
I've tried with my teeth, but they're childproof.
Yeah.
But I can't get into them. I've got a hammer. I can get into anything. I really
Oh, there you
can.
go, there you
Hammer
go.
and flamethrower, you can
Yeah.
do
Boom.
it on
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Pretty much.
Couple zip ties, fix everything back up.
Yeah, it'll be all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now you've
So-
got several products up here on the table too. We have not covered.
I mean, these are just mediums that are now coming out. This is a fully customized one, but the Puffco, you know.
That's what we mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
We did mention
Yeah.
the Puffco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so,
Now this is nice for a beginner because it's electronic.
right, and it's all in one. There's a bunch of different companies doing it. We just, you know, we have this one
Just the
because
one you
it's,
use, yeah,
it's
I
an
understand.
efficient medium of extract or of smoking the product that we've extracted. But the whole point of the electronic bong is that they don't have to have a torch.
Right.
They don't have to have all these other things that, you know, could be dangerous to potentially children being around.
And you can lose too.
Right, and they're a lot more portable. You know,
There you
you
go,
can pick this up, walk to the other room. You have everything in there. You click the button twice, and you're dabbing.
Now
It's
that's what.
ready
Now
for you.
does this one light up?
Yes,
That's
it
the
does.
one that does light up and it does vibrate.
That is
Lets-
so-
yeah, it lets
Yeah.
you know. I know.
See, now that is so handy to me because that's a certain temperature. You press it, it starts heating up, and then it gets your dab to the correct temperature. Boom, and then you're ready to hit it.
Right, so this is a great entry level. Like I was saying, this or any of the other similar e-rigs are great for
Beginner,
extraction.
intermediate, you know. And
But then you'd move up to something that you'd have a torch for,
Yeah.
and you know, you get some.
yeah, now we're getting into my
cords.
professional level.
Yeah,
There you go.
The
Yeah.
double torch is going. Make
Wow.
sure it's an even heat up.
He's got alcohol
really?
to spray
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, cool! I see the difference. Okay, I have not stepped up to the door.
Yeah, so watch. So
this explanation here.
there's
This is good.
There's a
This is-
single torch, and
Yeah.
then there's a dual torch.
Ah,
And then for nails that are bigger, you can use them at the same time to cover more surface area.
So it heats it evenly.
There you go, improvising.
Well, I mean, everyone's
It's a
increasing the
true
surface
tap
area
out
on these
here.
nails, right?
Yeah.
But they're keeping the heating unit that they're using the same. And
Right.
it's like, why are you increasing surface area to increase heat retention when you're going to heat the element that doesn't relatively translate that heat very well unevenly, right? So you're only going to have part of it retaining the heat.
Right.
If you really want it to retain heat, you have to add more heat to it in general. So you could either do a bigger torch
Mhm.
or multi-angular flame.
See, I've got a bigger
That's right.
torch. I've got one of those you get at Home Depot or Lowe's. or
Oh
something.
yeah. I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about. With the,
yeah,
with the, with
yeah,
the tank.
yeah. On top,
Map
yeah,
gas.
on top of the map gas. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
brother, that thing heats it up quick.
Oh yeah.
I did. This is a lot nicer.
So I would stay away from the map gas medium.
I was going to say,
just
yeah,
because
you need to stay.
you were saying how quick it heats it up, right? So there are certain gases and certain torches that burn hotter than you'd like to have for certain nails, right? And they will oxidize them faster, and they can lead to you taking dabs that are less enjoyable.
Exactly, because that's what I've noticed about that torch is I can heat stuff up, and sometimes it'll burn it,
Right.
get it too hot. Doesn't release the terps, it doesn't taste good. You
it
got to
burns
clean
it.
it.
Burns it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So these right here, this is where can we get these at? Can we get these at the Tins at 807 North Main Street in Stillwater, Oklahoma?
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
actually,
yep.
you can.
Alright.
We
The
actually
torches
do.
are there. We have e-nails there.
Oh, really? You got
turp
emails there
pads.
too?
Yep.
Cool, right
They
on,
have
right on.
quartz and a few other things there as well.
Right on.
And we
I
probably
dig it.
got the best deal, man, right now for the diamonds that we sell. So
Okay, we can bring up the diamonds again. I did not
Yeah.
completely close this. I
You did not.
completely closed it.
You
Okay,
left it
it's
open,
completely
so-
closed. Okay.
yeah, you can
Now,
actually. Man,
There you go. There you go. I'm so confident. Look at that.
easy.
Look at that. I mean, I have bought these things, but you got to know the trick. Okay.
Yep.
That's
it.
We are also about to launch a live rosin.
Oh, really?
Right. Yeah. So we're going to from our solventless or from our solvent extraction rather to our solventless extraction medium. Just because we want to have a diversity of products where like the patient has all the options. You know what I'm
I
saying?
dig it.
So it's going to give that that option to customers out there that are looking for something that is, you know, a top tier product and something, you know, for either a connoisseur or for someone that is maybe more sensitive to solvent products.
There
you
you
know?
go.
Right.
Right on. All right. You're sitting here watching Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. I'm talking with Michael.
Yes.
Michael and Daniel from the Tins at 807 North Main Street in Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Yep. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Toke up and tune back in because right now we're going to be off like a herd of turtles and ping it out of here. Cool. Dig it.